We're back for the second half of season 3 of All the Queen's Men. And Madam is finna be on a rampage. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another All the Queen's Men video. And this will be the official breakdown for episode 9 from season 3. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my All the Queen's Men videos, so you know the moment that I upload new content and we have this dope conversation. I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me when it comes to this breakdown because I feel like I'm about to be all over the place. Pretty much how the episode was. There's a bunch of new information. Pretty much everything was a continuation, but it felt very different. So I don't know if there's additional writing going on. Like, Tyler, did you tap other people in? Because parts of this felt new, but then parts of it felt old. And I honestly don't know where to begin, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to start at the top. We pick up with Trouble and Champ, and they wind up getting way more from Miss Tandy than they had expected. They take her for all she got, and it looked like maybe about $500,000 because they like, oh, it's way more than $100,000. Even though when they finally get back to Champ's house, you counting out this little bit of money don't look like $100,000, but okay. And then the fact that y'all want to cheat Rayshawn out of it after he done had a crime of passion, and he the only reason why y'all getting this lick in the first place, and you already know that he's been exploited sexually, mentally, and emotionally by these people is beyond me. But I guess there is no loyalty and no love amongst thieves, I suppose. I don't like Champ. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to like Champ. His acting is growing on me, I suppose, because that's also taking me out a little bit. Trouble is dropped in. Like, shout out to the Carter the Body, because I believe everything that she says and does as Trouble, a conflicted cluster of a character. Parts of me felt like Trouble's relationship with Rayshawn was real, but I guess also Trouble has a ridiculous alliance to money, which is forcing her to more align with Champ in this episode and as we move through this season than with Rayshawn, because they wind up losing track of his ass. It was so many of the "you all right, you gonna be all right" for me that I was just like, do y'all not understand the trauma that is playing out? Both with Madam losing her damn daddy via guillotine, as well as Rayshawn beating this man's brains in and committing a crime of passion, given that he's probably the most pedestrian civilian one of you all. Like, he literally came into the strip club and thought all he was going to do was make money off of shaking ass, and now he's over here killing people or bringing them almost to their death. So no, he not gonna be all right. Yes, he's sitting in this damn shower with his clothes on because he don't know what to do next. Y'all done told him to put his clothes away and get in the shower. He don't know what to do next. He's not a killer, and y'all pushed him. Y'all, I am bewildered, honestly, for all that is playing out, even when we get to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the end of the episode, because, Madam, did you just stab Carla in the above the heart, but like below the trachea area, ma'am? What are we doing here? Yes, Carla is a pain in the ass, and Carla, you telling Blue to get them pussy pops out your face is beyond me. Like, when I tell you you are a hoot, ma'am. But also, not too damn much, because Marilyn, DeVille, or SG as you want to call her, will put them paws on you. Not only will she put them paws on you, she gonna put them fucking feet on you as well. You keep talking. Like, I get that you mad, I get that you have grief, I get that your daddy died, which I guess it explains how the hell she got a call about her daddy dying, because when she got that call, I was just like, in what criminal activity is the perpetrator gonna say, oh, let me go and let the other sister know that the daddy did? But apparently the little nurse lady who Madam threatened, as well as the daddy was pimping and forcing to have sexual activity, is in on it. And that's how the concierge, or Fernando, got a hold of his ass to begin with, because now she missed the next, she done taken her vacation hours, and she done already found a dummy body, and that's what they had cremated, blah blah. It's so much happening in this episode. I don't want to say that the episode was not good. It was just so much happening. The sweet spot, the best part of the episode for me was 100% Eva Marcille. It was touch and go in some moments, but for the most part, the grief-stricken daughter who just lost her daddy behind playing chicken with a psychopath, and then the person actually pulling the trigger, i.e. dropping that blade on that man's neck, and now all of the guilt and the shame, the frustration, again, the grief that she experienced. Eva did not play no games when she came to set that day. I believe every tear. I believe every puff of the cheeks. I believed every bit of it. That to me is definitely the saving grace of the episode, with so much seemingly happening and trying to redirect storylines, which I'm going to dive more into. Eva's performance really became a grounding force for what the theme of this episode is, which is definitely grief, and now new beginnings spawned by grief and trauma. And that's resonating not only with what Madam is experiencing, but also with Rayshawn. We don't get to see the daddy body, which I don't need to see the daddy body, but the story starts to get a little bit confusing when they start to fill out the backstory of the nurse who's gone missing and how she coordinated for the dad's body to be taken last night, and she already communicated to her fellow workers and co-workers or whatever that he passed. They don't actually give a reason or cause of death, which is interesting to me because that's something that they would actually know. When Madam gets to the nursing home to check for the lady, there's a white nurse who fills her in on all of the things and lets her know that old girl's not there. But then also completely stupidly, like, if I work with you, which I probably will never because I'm an entrepreneur and I do what I want, but don't ever give out my information. I feel that way about my phone number, but damn sure about my address. You gave this lady her address because she said she's going to send some flowers after she was just asking very scathing questions that don't add up with this lady. It's giving naive, but okay. Carla shows up at the nursing home as Madam is getting ready to exit and decides to cut a complete and utter fool and call Madam the murderer, and Madam is the one who's responsible for the daddy's death, which she don't know that she kind of got a little bit of a point, but like, Carla, you don't know that, so again, not too much. I'm sitting there watching Carla yell at Madam because she wanted to take care of him, but you was the same one that had this man sitting in his own piss and shit. You're the same one that let this man starving, thinking that he was incapacitated and outside of his damn mind. Meanwhile, he was fine. I wanted Madam to not stab this girl in her chesticle area, but to tell this girl, do you realize that this man was 100% coherent the entire time that he let you shit on him? Or he let him shit on himself and then leave him there. He let you behave poorly and take advantage of him for monetary gain so that he can keep up appearances and stay out the damn jail, the prison. So while you on your big high horse and you coming down on me because you wish you was the leader of the Black Rock Boys, and you wish you had the money I have, and you wish you looked as good as I look, even though Carla is still Ronnie. Be clear. Ronnie going always serve. You wish you was me, bitch, and you not. And you better be glad that I have been sparing your life. So again, not too motherfucking much in this nursing home, because I will end you the same way that my allegiance and my promise to not lay paws on your ass ended when my father's head left his body. But you don't even know that that's the real damn story. I can't wait for Carla to find out the truth and to shut the hell up about it. Because, girl, you're literally asking for Madam to put you on the ground. And I can't even blame her. Like, you annoying. You doing too much. And you trifling. But to go to Madam really quick, y'all, I had a moment while watching, and I understand her grief, and I'm sitting there looking at Tommy and Blue like, don't ask this lady if she all right one more time. Stop telling her she's gonna be all right. Her daddy's dead. She's not gonna be all right. She's not gonna be all right for quite a while. So stop it. I then had a moment of like, Madam, you kind of brought this on yourself, because who even entered the guillotine as a form or weapon of death into the conversation but you? Nobody told you to remove Lotus's head from her damn body. And I'm not trying to victim blame y'all, but I'm just saying, it feels like she called this in. It feels like she manifested this goofiness. I'm still in shock that they actually went ahead and took old boy up out of here. Like, what behooved me was they actually killed her daddy. And as Blue mentioned, she's going to be on a warpath, probably for the rest of the damn season. We thought that Madam was crazy before. I got her not taking her medicine no more. I got her multiple personalities and or schizophrenia, which we never got confirmed from the first season, coming back full force, and all hell to pay. And in addition to processing the grief of losing her daddy in this way, watching him lose his life, and then feeling partly responsible, there's other things at work playing out in the world that's coming back on her that she's going to have to basically catch consequences for that she have nothing to do with. So Trouble, Champ, and Rayshawn run up into Tandy's house, and now Tandy running around telling everybody that Madam did it. So now the DA is on Madam's ass. First of all, okay. This is why I also feel like I was taken out of the episode a little bit. Tyler, who in the hell is the cameraman that's following Madam around, getting all these perfect ass angles of all of her dubious ass deeds? Who is it? Why? And it's framed perfectly. It don't look grainy or nothing. Y'all don't see a cameraman over there every time you doing something. When they walking in the damn junkyard, when they go and take care of all them goddamn hillbillies, they literally had like a close-up. I'm like, y'all don't see nobody watching you. They got you perfectly composed. You're framed up beautifully. The lighting is perfect. What the hell cinematography is this? It's a lot of things that just don't make no sense, and it just seem very convenient. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the damn hacking, because that feels very convenient as well. Now we just got a magical hacker that's going to tell El Fuego, Madam set you up, and I'm a better hacker than you. I got proof. Look at this photo of you masturbating. I got all the answers. Boo. And I just want to fuck with you, so stop hacking into my system. It's like, you're not the police because you didn't want to confirm that you were the police. It's given that you're not the police, but that's the only person whose system El Fuego hacked into. He wasn't even paying y'all much of any mind. So y'all also need to build out that storyline, Tyler Perry, because if he's continued to hack stuff, you're going to need to tell us that, because we ain't seen him do nothing else since the Casanova listening device. And then with that, you had gave us a confirmation that Madam had already peeped it, intercepted it, and didn't actually get caught on this recorder. So how in the hell do they have recording of her voice in that particular moment? I don't like that. I don't like when we already immersed in the world. Y'all already have given us rules. You've already set certain standards, and then now all of a sudden the rules change. That's the one thing that I think Tyler Perry struggles with specifically, is that he thinks that he can change the rules of the world that he creates at a moment's notice because he wants to take the story in a different direction. And that's not how world building within storytelling works. You establish the world, you establish the rules, and then you have to play by the rules that you establish. You don't just get to change them up because midway. Can we get one time for Rayshawn going to work on Mr. Tandy? I don't even know that man's name. I don't want to know that man's name. But good luck putting your brains back in your head. That's so mean, Erica. But that man was wrong for what he did. And Rayshawn, you're not going to jail, because even if you caught, it's a crime of passion. All we got to do is talk about what they did to you. And then they tried to extort you at no, you're not going to jail for that. This is your first offense. You get out on your own recon, crime of passion. Now, frickin' frack that you running around with, they gonna have your ass under the jail. But just for you going to town on that man, he deserved it. And clearly everybody in the whole damn city know that he's raggedy and tempted easily into sexual proclivities. Sir, you fine. Rayshawn, I'm going to get you a therapist, so you're going to be right all right. Where the hell is the girlfriend that you had from season 1? Where the hell is she at? Because you need some damn support, sir. I'm sorry. While I'm asking questions though, y'all, and again, I apologize that this is all over the place. At this point, y'all just get my random musings and thoughts in whatever order they come out in. Where did all them niggas come from? We're at Blue's house, everything getting shot up out of nowhere. The bomb goes off, and now we got a bunch of shooting. I don't even see Joey, but we're saying that we shot Joey, but we don't know if Joey is dead. Where did all these niggas come from? Y'all got some explaining to do, Tyler Perry, because these niggas was not here before the bomb went off. Did they appear like Pokemon let out of a Pokeball as soon as the bomb went off? Y'all, somebody in the comments, tell me, am I missing something? Do we got pokey niggas now? Again, Tyler, stop changing the rules of this world because nobody said we was going to have pokey niggas. Tommy, I wrote this down in my notes too while I was watching the episode. You telling madam you got it. You got what? You can have her father's head in one hand and his body in another. You can't put them just back together and make him breathe again. So you ain't got stop telling her that. That annoyed me, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Now, I'm going to go to Detective Davis real quick. And Casanova, I don't know what kind of stroke of white man luck you got. But the fact that you're now on top and Detective Davis is being framed to have all of this ridiculous cinematography when it comes to evidence against madam that has been sitting in her emails, apparently she's been ignoring it. And yes, she done turned over a new leaf and is trying to get in good with madam now, but she has 100% been about this police life way before this. So y'all, she's really getting framed. But the fact that Casanova now is getting a leg up when his ass was literally going to jail 4 episodes ago because of how he got tied in and how everything looked, it's a lot of this is moving too quickly for me and they're not fleshing out the story. So it's really hard for me to follow where they're going because you just randomly bang a left and nobody was anticipating this left being banged. Like, Casanova, you came in here, you hid your homeless outfit out back just so that you can stunt on Detective Davis because y'all not only got footage of madam, but you got a sex tape of her with Doc. How did y'all get this footage? Where is it from? I need somebody to be fucking for real. Do any of y'all got the answers? Because you know your good sis don't. I am bewildered. And then you go back out as the homeless man. So if you weren't actually her CI and you was watching her this entire time, then whose real CI are you? Who at the police station is running this investigation? Again, Tyler, we need actual answers. You cannot just make up the rules of how policing works. They all have protocols. And yes, you have crooked cops, but where's the protocols? I think that's all I got, y'all. That's all that went down in episode 9. I'm about to go and watch episode 10, but I wanted to make sure I recorded this before I watched it so I can give y'all my just clear reactions, thoughts without any influence of what happens next. There's 2 new episodes that dropped on this premiere night. I think they're going to continue to drop 2 new episodes throughout the rest of the season. Feel free to drop down in the comment section and answer any of my questions or just share your thoughts about the episode down below. Give this video a like, pretty please. It helps me out so very much. You watched it all the way to the end, so I believe that you liked it. And if this is your first time hearing me, hit that subscribe button so it won't be your last. I'm going to also have the episode 10 breakdown up so you can actually watch it now because it's right here for you.